Hey everyone, just wanted to hop on some more Friday thoughts. Today let's talk about love. And I'm not talking Hallmark holiday Valentine's kind of love. Um, I'm talking love. It doesn't have to be romantic love, it's just love in general. And it's important to acknowledge that you can come from two different places in your life with how you react to things and how you act on things. And those are love and fear. And when we come from a place of fear, usually it's a negative reaction or a very emotional reaction. And when we come from a place of love, we've taken a moment to look at how we can turn even a situation that's upsetting us into something more positive or something that is just better than it could have been if you responded with fear. So sometimes it's very simple, and you can take a reaction and know how to react in a loving way. Other times it seems like there's really no possibility. It's all coming from fear and you may not know how to change it. So that requires digging a little bit deeper and trying to figure out what you can do that's not reactionary, that's thoughtful, and doesn't make the situation worse or more negative. Unfortunately, when we respond with fear, we're lowering our overall vibration and the energy surrounding us, and that will only tend to attract more of that negative energy. So responding from a place of love brings our energy up. It attracts more loving type things. It attracts more positive type things. So, when we start a healing journey, I think it's easier for us to start looking at that aspect and finding ways that by loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves, we can respond to things in a more loving manner. And my interesting little example is behind me there's a table, I don't know if you can see, which I've decorated for Valentine's Day. And we don't really do the whole Valentine's Day thing here. The kids, get a couple different candies or something. Chris and I don't do a whole lot. It's not a money holiday for us. We may have a special meal or something together. Ideally, if we can work together and get paid to spend the time together having dinner, that's the key. Just joking. Anyway, but this year, I used to only decorate this tree as a memorial for those lost in Sandy Hook back in 2012. And for the first time this year, I've really felt it in me to want to embrace things and just make things a little happier and, more exciting around the house. So I chose to decorate it for Valentine's Day, and I can pretty much change up those decorations for the seasons, for birthdays, for things like that. And it's just a little bright spot in the house that is coming from a place of love for me. I had been in a pretty bad place for quite a few years with different things going on, and I really feel that this spark to have some happiness and joy in the house above and beyond what we do personally was really a result of the healing I've done, because I've released a lot of that negative weighing me down stuff, and it's been replaced with coming from a place of love, coming from a place where we want happiness. And I just hope that's a message I can share with you, and you can look at that and think of how you can make little changes in your day to come from a place of love as opposed to fear. And simple examples, you can do things for other people, not necessarily costing money, sometimes not even the things they know about. You can come across a person and just make a point of saying a blessing for them, just hoping they have a blessed day. They don't even have to hear you. It can just be in your head. Someone in the line at the supermarket, wow, I hope they have a blessed day. If you start doing those little things, you're going to start seeing more positive. You're going to start attracting that love as opposed to more of a fearful mindset. So I would really love to know what you guys could do in your daily activities to come from that place and do little things for people. It is important to note today is a day that is significant for a family out in Long Island. It's called P.S. I Love You Day, and it was started by the daughter of a man who completed suicide after he had dropped her off at school. And this was back in 2010. It affected the De Palma family. And about 7 months after the tragedy, his daughter, Brooke, developed this organization with the help of her school. And it's to help stand up to bullying, to help end depression, and ultimately stop the effects of those things that sometimes result in suicide. So every year on the second Friday in February, the second Friday in February every year, they have P.S. I Love You Day. There are lots and lots of schools that get involved. It is very heavy on Long Island, but there are places I've seen locally, if you look at the list on their website, that are participating. I think there's like 400 schools this year that participate. They encourage people to wear purple. This is my P.S. I Love You Day shirt from a couple of years ago. And, it's just bringing awareness. It's helping prevent suicide. It's honoring their dad, who was a happy person that didn't appear to have anything remotely going on that they thought this was going to happen. And I just think it's something worthy to be aware of. You can throw on some purple, or you can just try to share love. Giving love to people we encounter may brighten up their day, and you may be a turning point that you don't even realize. So I do appreciate you listening to this live. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If it's as beautiful where you are as it is here, I hope you enjoy the weather and have an amazing weekend. And my challenge for you is to find some ways every day to show love and react with love. Take care. Have a great day.